Fishy time, 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 fishy time. But not for you. Unfortunately, not for you. You just get kibbles. Okay, but you just had kibbles. You just had them.
I also gave you a snack.
And you had a snack? You don't get a fishy. I'm sorry. What's the line from Willy Wonka? Good day, sir! Hi, everyone. Welcome.
It's Wednesday.
To Wednesday. I knew that. I may have possibly been using the amount of pausing I was doing to figure it out, but I knew eventually it's Wednesday. I'm really excited for dinner. I was taking care of some stuff upstairs. I did the dishes, then went upstairs to take care of some stuff briefly. Mal took care of dinner, and this looks wonderful for two reasons. For one, it truly looks wonderful. Number two, even though we've been eating at home, and we have eaten out almost not at all since all this began, like less.
Twice, I can think.
Is that it?
Once or twice is we got food to go somewhere. That was it.
So we've been really focusing on cooking at home. And even though that's better for you than going out, we have still eaten a lot of stuff that we probably would not have eaten otherwise. There's, I think, this really like subconscious mentality of like, well, I think I'll just,
throw a pizza in the oven.
Yeah, I'll eat whatever I want because, things kind of suck, so let's just eat the pizza. Like, we've eaten a lot of the processed food. I've bought more Pop-Tarts than I probably would have under any other circumstances. And the thing is, even though I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, hey, I know your cholesterol's high, but really at your age, don't worry about it. It doesn't mean that I don't worry about it. And I'm still kind of worried about it. And I was like, now it's been forever since we made fish and a green. And that's what we're having tonight, is fish and a green. And there's actually two fish. This is blackened salmon, and then
there's only one of the tilapia, so.
Okay, and then there's a tilapia, so we split it, so we have half of it. We each have half of a fish. What's on the tilapia?
It's a Moroccan spice, because I got that spice set for Christmas from your mom that was like 16 or something different spices from around the world, and that's the Moroccan one.
Ah.
It's really good.
Okay, cool. Well, let's try it. The little green things, of course, are edamame. Fun fact, if you want to feel like you're snacking on an appetizer at a sushi restaurant, you can do it by picking up edamame in your grocer's freezer. You know what I'm trying to say. Grocer's freezer. It's honestly, the microwave stuff's pretty good. It's cheap. It's good. It works. You salt it. You put salt on it. It's fine anyway. So if you're looking for that experience, go to a grocery store. Salmon's good. Of course, I've had blackened, seasoning, so that's not really something new. I'm mostly curious about this.
I really liked it.
Yeah, it's very, sounds stupid. It's very Moroccan.
It has a lot of turmeric in it, so.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
Well, that's the seasoning.
Well, you can identify all of that stuff. I don't really have that skill, so I'm just like, this is very Moroccan. Good job. I like it, although it doesn't have as much of a punch as the salmon does.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about the punchiness. It's the food equivalent of contrast. Crank up the contrast on the food. I like the flavor. So it's a little bit later, and I'm just getting everything scheduled for Stephen Plays tomorrow. Since I can no longer do that the day of. I've talked about it. Mal has told me that I am supposed to come downstairs, but make sure that I'm filming. And that there's a good smelling surprise. What is this surprise, Mal?
Big guess.
It smells like either like on the one hand, I'm like, well, sometimes she does that, like, what's it called? Mug cake? But you were down here a while, and
Yeah.
it smells more like cookies. Did you make cookies? Oh my god, look at those! Aww! Oh, they're really good looking.
Thank you.
Like, they're really good looking. They're also bigger than...
Yeah, I
I
cut
would've
a
made 'em.
recipe down, and it said it would make 6, and I was like, okay, so I scooped out 6, and they were really big.
Wow. Yeah, at that size, I bet the insides are gooey.
That's what I like.
That's what you like?
I hope that's okay.
That's fine. Are they? Can I consume them?
They're just out of the oven.
What does that mean?
They're real hot.
So, like, I can't...
Maybe let's get, like, a tea and put them on a plate.
Okay. They look really good.
Thank you.
Like, they're, like, picturesque. You did a really great job.
Thank you.
Man, that's a surprise. What, would you just make them from scratch?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I don't know.
You think I keep secret cookie mix?
Maybe. I told you they were picturesque. Do you want to, like break one in half? Like they do on the little cooking shows? Looks good, Mel. Looks good. But how does it... These are such big cookies.
I know they are.
Good God. It's really good. Outside is crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
The center is very soft.
It's not gooey, though. Like,
It's
it
not
has
gooey.
air pockets and crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
That was my worry, was that the centers would be basically liquid.
You did really good. These are really good cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang.
This is from All Recipes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And I just cut it down because you can say how many, like, there's a thing that
Yeah.
says 24 and I moved it down to 6. So I cut it down.
Good God.
Yeah.
This is still the recipe for 6? They're so big!
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. It's so fascinating to me, all the different ways that you can prepare a chocolate chip cookie. One of my favorite ones, well, I don't know. It's the one on the back of the Toll House packaging? I
Yeah, you
don't
like
know.
the Toll House.
The Toll House ones. It like depending on the specific ingredients used, because you can actually change it up. And people have done like interesting write-ups about all the different ways you can do it. There's YouTube videos on this. There's so many different ways to prepare chocolate chip cookies, and I'm here to tell you that all of them are correct. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?